The Bench in the Park by Jacob Parker. The Bench in the Park is an adaptation of Richard Maguire's 1989 comic Here. This short film will explore themes of time, existentialism, absurdism, and life and death. These are themes I'm extremely interested in and often think about. These themes are thoroughly explored in Maguire's Here, which is why I'm motivated to create a screen adaptation of his comic. I'm interested in the nature and concept of time and the many ways in which it shapes our perspectives and lives, and how our perspectives and lives shape our understanding of time. I love how the language we speak dictates the way in which we visualize the passage of time. English speakers whose language reads left to right view time as moving left to right, whereas Chinese speakers whose language reads top to bottom will view time as moving downwards. Maguire subverts this linear perspective of time, however, by presenting it as non-linear, cyclical, and circular, an understanding of time that my short film will further explore. Synopsis. The Bench in the Park is a screen adaptation of Richard Maguire's 1989 comic Here, that is inspired by Maguire's exploration of time, existentialism, and absurdism. It follows the memories and moments from a person's life that take place over decades on a wooden bench in a green park. The Bench in the Park provides a window into the mundane, the insignificant, and the fleeting. It reveals our impermanence in the cosmos and the inevitable march of time, and our entanglement in a web of memories and experiences that will echo for eternity. The Bench in the Park explores human nature's irresistible quest for meaning and presents the notion that there might not be any, but that it is the search for meaning that fulfills us. Similarly to Maguire's comic Here, The Bench in the Park will not follow a linear structure, and its narrative will be told through the location. The Bench in the Park shows a static angle of a park bench in Camperdown Memorial Rest Park. It shows different moments of a person's life, but not in chronological order. The central character will be the person and the bench. There won't be a distinct start or finish to the film, and it will be able to be viewed from any point in any order, simulating time's lack of set start and finish. But it will begin with the scene of parents with a newborn baby, and it is that baby that we see grow up, from playing around the bench, sharing a first kiss, smoking on it, to eventually having their own child on that bench. Treatment. The key dimensions to my creative approach are heavily inspired by those used by Richard Maguire in his comic Here. The narrative will follow a non-linear and circular timeline representing the nature of time itself. The events of the person's life will not be shown chronologically. The camera will be a static shot of the bench, emulating Maguire's still and continuous angle. I will layer sounds of past, present, and future to create continuity across scenes and have minimal dialogue that can't be made out to ensure focus on the mood and universality. The editing will be minimalistic, fading through scenes to showcase the passage of time. The film will be edited to be able to be viewed from any point, so it essentially won't have a given start or finish, just like the nature of time itself and Maguire's comic. A case study of Here. My short film is heavily inspired and influenced by the themes and techniques in Richard Maguire's comic Here. Maguire explores themes of time, existence, and permanence through the use of visual layering and non-linear storytelling. Time is a theme that has been explored across all forms of media since, the beginning of time. Maguire explores the nature of time and encourages audiences to reconsider our understanding of time as a linear force moving in one direction. Maguire subverts this understanding by using a non-linear flow of events instead of following a chronological path. By jumping through time, anchored via a single location, Maguire suggests that the past, present, and future can exist in one moment, and that time is non-linear, circular, and cyclical. Maguire reinforces this idea by layering multiple moments from time in each panel to create a frame that shows past, present, and future together. Maguire further demonstrates that time is cyclical, occurring in cycles, by showing the birth of a boy in the first panel and then the news of his death in the second last panel, reported by the new family living there with the child on the way. Because of the non-linear timeline, the comic can be read in any order and the narrative holds, which further demonstrates that time can be experienced in any order. Maguire also explores themes of existentialism in his comic by using visual layering to present multiple moments coexisting, and by making the location the central character of the comic. The layering of different years draws the audience's attention away from individual moments and characters, highlighting their insignificance in the larger comic. This plays into a key aspect of existentialism, which is the search for a meaning and purpose. Maguire shows that there is not any inherent meaning to our lives, but that our meaning must be our own. By framing each panel from the same angle, Maguire makes the location the central character of the comic, instead of any of the people we see. By drawing attention away from individual characters and instead to the location, each moment an individual is seen as insignificant, which urges us to consider our own insignificance. Maguire also highlights the impermanence of life, as each panel shows different environments and people appearing and disappearing as if they were never there. Each shot will be filmed in the same location, Camperdown Memorial Rest Park. The first filming will take place on the 1st of the 10th, then the 8th of the 10th, then the 13th of the 10th, and anything we've missed will take place on the 21st of the 10th. Roles and equipment. We'll need a director, editor, cinematographer, and a boom operator. Then we'll need tripod, a Canon EOS 6, a shotgun microphone, a boom, and a windsock. Transport will be provided by my personal car.